Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com.
Let's go!
Sometimes a whole life can change in just a single moment. But no moment ever happens alone. For every moment like this, there are so many others that came before it. Moments of preparation and quiet determination. These moments change us so that when it really matters, we can be at our best. American Career College.
Big news. Powerball now draws 3 days a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays.
Every day, KTLA 5 reports to you, to all of Southern California. We are LA's very own.
Right now at 5, a race to rescue Ukrainian residents from rubble tonight after a Russian missile strike slams a shopping mall. Demonstrators hitting the streets to demand an end to the attacks find themselves fired upon as civilians become the targets of the terror.
That I could never fill his shoes. But if confirmed, I would hope to carry on his spirit.
History on Capitol Hill today as hearings begin for President Biden's pick to replace Justice Breyer on the Supreme Court. Ketanji Brown Jackson's barrier-breaking road to the bench. Growing concern tonight after cameras capture a car going airborne in one SoCal community. Was this flying Tesla a TikTok stunt gone too far? The news at 5 starts right now.
Happy Monday. I want to say thank God it's Monday.
Oh, yes. I love the start to a good week.
It is, actually. I think you were out there for the marathon.
Yes.
I went out just to be a spectator. It was a lot of fun.
Like so many Angelinos out there.
Yeah.
Everybody came out. It was a wonderful weekend.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Beautiful. And we'll have more about your weather for the rest of the week with Vera coming up. Good evening. Good evening. Good afternoon, I think it still is.
Yeah.
I'm Cher Calvin. Welcome to the KTLA 5 News at 5.
And I'm Paige Rivera. Thank you for joining us. Let's get to the big story here. Russian tanks and missiles drop new death and devastation on Ukraine. They kill 8 people in a shopping center, and the invasion in Kyiv, it does stall.
That's right. Meantime, President Biden prepares to meet allies in Europe and warns of Russian cyber attacks here at home. Now, that attack on the mall on the upper left, the latest deadly salvo in this 4th week of war, the destruction of cities mounting, the protests in Ukraine against Russian occupiers growing, and the race to save Ukrainian lives nonstop.
Our Christina Pascucci just got back from Ukraine, and she's going to share her experiences. But first, let's get to our team coverage with the war's latest developments with Lauren Lister live from our news center. Lauren.
Yeah, Pedro and Cher, today President Biden confirming Russia has used a hypersonic missile against Ukraine. Those weapons traveling at least 5 times faster than the speed of sound. He calls it a sign the Russian president is getting desperate.
Russian troops accused of using stun grenades and opening fire to disperse pro-Ukrainian protesters in Kherson, a southern city under Russian control. Ukraine's president calling the protesters heroes. While hundreds of miles away in Kyiv, rescue workers were pulling victims from the wreckage of a shopping mall destroyed in a Russian missile attack that killed 8. Despite airstrikes and shelling, Russia has not been able to capture Ukraine's capital city as Russia's tactics turn deadlier.
We continue to see indiscriminate attacks on civilians, which we believe in many cases is intentional.
The Pentagon today accusing Russian forces of committing war crimes in Ukraine, and in the besieged port city Mariupol, Ukrainian officials allege worse.
Russia is now committing a real act of genocide against the Ukrainian city of Mariupol.
I would say that it's mass murdering and it's war crimes. There is no Mariupol anymore. They bombed everything.
Local officials there say at least 2,300 people have died in this siege. Moscow offering safe passage out of Mariupol in exchange for the city's surrender today at dawn, an offer Ukraine flatly refused, while aid workers say they aren't able to get in to help.
We have no access in Mariupol.
This man made it out but says his grandmother is still there.
We lost connection because there is no electricity, and I cannot reach her.
While millions have fled the country, among those who stayed and will never make it out, 96-year-old Boris Romanchenko, who survived concentration camps during the Holocaust but was killed at home in Kharkiv by a Russian strike during this war.
So, Lauren, President Biden talked by phone for an hour with key European allies. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, Cher, the White House reports the president discussed serious concern about Russia's brutal tactics in Ukraine, including attacks on civilians, talking with the leaders of France, Germany, Italy, and the UK about providing security and humanitarian aid to Ukrainians. This all ahead of his travel to Brussels midweek to meet with NATO and European leaders. Then he's scheduled to head to Poland Friday. That country, of course, shares a border with Ukraine and has seen a flood of refugees. And by the way, at home, the president issuing a new warning of potential Russian cyber attacks right here in the U.S. Coming up.